The Drowning Moon, Episode 6:10. A mother's final sacrifice changes everything. What would you do if saving your child meant giving up your own life? Not every hero wears a crown. Some heroes are simply called Mom. Welcome back to Stories by Anna. Today, we're continuing our journey through The Drowning Moon with episodes 6 through 10, where heartbreaking sacrifice gives way to a brand new beginning, but the danger is far from over. Rebecca's Final Stand. Episode 6 picks up exactly where the shocking cliffhanger left us. The butler has discovered Eve's secret. Rebecca knows there is no more hiding. Instead of thinking about herself, she thinks only about Eve. When the manor master demands answers and orders Rebecca to reveal the truth, she refuses. She doesn't bargain, she doesn't surrender, she fights. Watching Rebecca defend her daughter with everything she has is one of the most emotional moments in the story so far. Then comes the moment no parent ever wants to face. Rebecca tells Eve to run, not tomorrow, not later, now. Those final words between mother and daughter are heartbreaking because Rebecca already knows she may never see Eve again. That scene alone makes episode 6 unforgettable. A new beginning. After escaping into the forest, Eve's journey takes an unexpected turn. She is rescued by Lady Aubrey and her loyal coachman Eugene. 21 years pass. The frightened little girl becomes Genevieve Barlow, a kind, educated young woman who has been raised with love, discipline, and hope. Lady Aubrey never treats Eve like a burden. She raises her as family. I really appreciated that part of the story because it reminds us that kindness can completely change someone's future. Living with a secret. Even after all these years, Eve's life is anything but normal. She still has to protect her identity every single day. She depends on special bath ingredients to keep her mermaid heritage hidden, because if she goes too long without them, the scales begin returning. The danger never truly disappears. It simply follows her into adulthood. Eve chooses integrity. One thing I admire about Eve is that she refuses to take shortcuts. She wants to earn an honest living as a governess. Unfortunately, not everyone she meets has honorable intentions. During one interview, Mr. Walsh crosses the line with an inappropriate proposal. Instead of staying silent, Eve slaps him. That moment instantly earned my respect. She refuses to sacrifice her dignity, even if it costs her an opportunity. New faces, new mysteries. These episodes introduce several fascinating characters. Noah Sullivan appears thoughtful and kind, offering to help Eve without asking for anything in return. But Eve politely declines because she wants to stand on her own 2 feet. Then, another mysterious silver-haired gentleman quietly takes an interest in Eve after hearing what happened at the interview. Who is he? Can he be trusted? Or does he know far more about Eve than he's willing to admit? The writers leave us wondering, and that's exactly what keeps the story moving. The ending. As Eve and Eugene search for the special ingredients she needs, the atmosphere grows darker. Rain begins to fall. The streets become quieter. Then, Eve collides with a mysterious cloaked stranger. It's only a brief encounter, but something about it tells you this meeting is no accident. Sometimes the smallest moments become the biggest turning points. I have a feeling that's exactly what we're seeing here. My thoughts. Episodes 6 through 10 do an excellent job shifting the story from survival to destiny. Rebecca's sacrifice becomes the emotional foundation for everything Eve does as an adult. At the same time, the story begins expanding its world by introducing new allies, hidden enemies, and mysteries that are far larger than one family. I also appreciate that Eve isn't portrayed as helpless. She is compassionate. She is intelligent. She stands up for herself. And she continues moving forward despite carrying a secret that could cost her everything. My rating, 5 out of 5 stars. These episodes beautifully balance emotion, mystery, and character development. Instead of rushing into nonstop action, they carefully build a larger world while allowing us to grow alongside Eve. By the end of episode 10, I found myself wanting answers just as much as Eve does. Question of the day. Do you think Noah Sullivan can really be trusted? Who is the mysterious silver-haired gentleman watching Eve from the shadows? And if Rebecca could see Eve today, would she be proud of the woman her daughter has become? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and become part of the Stories by Anna family. Until next time, remember, every story has a secret, every sacrifice has a purpose, and every journey begins with hope. God bless, and I'll see you in the next review.